Can You Relate has a top 10 list too. Coach Kathy's top 10 worst ways to communicate. In today's Rate Your Relationship survey, she shares the first 5. Are any on your list? Let's find out. When you're upset or bothered with someone, do you blame the person by saying, "You always blah blah blah," or "You never blah blah blah"? Do you interrupt that person? Use a sarcastic tone. Give the person the silent treatment. Avoid the conflict altogether. Pencils down, class. Coach Kathy is ready to give the right answers to this relationship test.
If you use any of these 5 worst ways to communicate, you're doing what's called blocking the communication pipeline. From now on, I'd like you to imagine that you have a pipeline between you and the person you're talking to, and at any given moment, you may not realize it, but you might be clogging the pipeline in the way that you're delivering the message. So blaming, interrupting, sarcasm, all those things keep the other person from really hearing what you're saying. You've heard the expression, it's not what you say, it's the way you say it. Delivery is everything.
Just ahead, let's mix it up. We'll show you how to blend in and stand out at the same time. And later, you're by your husband's bedside, but you're not alone. We'll introduce you to the team that's caring for him and for you.
Everybody wins when you decide to donate your ride to Our Lady of the Wayside.
Our Lady of the Wayside is so much more than a car donation program. For over 40 years, we've helped thousands of physically and mentally challenged citizens live more comfortable lives within our network of homes. Our services range from assisting with personal care to developing productive personal growth. With your generous support and help, we can reach out to so many more. Y'all can help. Visit wayside.org or stop in to see us today. You can change lives.
You know, caring for your loved ones has a lot to do with caring for their health, and caring for your health has a lot to do with what you put into your body. I'm so excited today because we have Wendy Manfredi here from Vitamix. Now, Vitamix is a Cleveland-based company. Welcome to the show. I want you to know this. As God is my witness, this is the truth. For our anniversary last June, my husband, Dick, bought me a Vitamix, okay? Now, so many people say, oh, you got a blender for your anniversary. I asked for this. I love my Vitamix.
We all need something different.
Yes, and I really do. I mean, I make guacamole, I make hummus, but today we're going to make some other things. So what do you have in store for us today?
We're going to make a green smoothie.
Okay.
So we're all loaded up here to make a green smoothie.
Now, sometimes when you say green, kids especially go, you know, they don't like it. So, but it looks like you have some fun tasting things in there, too.
Actually, it's green, but it's sweet because it's got 4 cups of fruit and 4 cups of spinach. We have bananas, pineapple, and green grapes. And kids like all of those.
Great. Now, does the fruit override the spinach taste?
It really does.
Cool.
Yep. Kids just think it's a cool color, actually.
Nice.
Yep.
So you're going to blend that up, right?
I am indeed.
Okay.
And we have the little handy tool just in case it needs a little bit of help.
Right.
Okay.
Right. You just.
All right.
Okay. Here we go.
There it goes. Pretty much done.
You know what? This
we
is
could
like,
go a little longer, but that's good.
30 seconds, not even. 10 seconds, and you got a drink.
We do. Did you want to try it?
I do.
Okay. I saw you looking at it.
Actually, I have to be honest. I've actually made this at home, so I already know what it tastes like.
It's good.
But I want to taste it again.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. Now,
Great.
look at that.
That's
cool
a pretty color.
Texture,
Yeah,
great
yeah.
color.
Let's see.
Awesome.
Okay. That is delicious. You seriously would not know there's spinach in this. And you're getting all, excuse me while I pick it on my teeth, but you're getting all these wonderful vitamins.
Oh, you are.
And you don't even know it.
And actually, the Vitamix gives you more vitamins than you would get if you had a spinach salad because it breaks open the cell walls. It's very cool.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, now you have some other smoothie thing you're going to do.
Well, I'm just going to, these are what we had in there, and I just want to mention that Vitamix does more than ice cream and smoothies, which you're going to see here today. It makes soup, makes peanut butter, it grinds flour for bread. So,
That's amazing.
It's just the only tool you need in the kitchen because it actually acts as a food processor as well as a blender.
I was going to ask that question.
Yep.
All right, so now are you going to mix the yogurt with the...
I am. I'm going to make a strawberry yogurt freeze.
Do I get to taste this too?
Oh, you do.
Okay, good. I'll have a little white mustache, I'm sure, after this.
We'll put it in here for you.
Okay, great. And is this, you can, I know for a fact, you have 2 dials on here. You can do, you know, high, you can do low, you can do power. I mean, you decide how thick you want it, right?
Whoops, little scooper. But anyway, there we go. We'll get that off there.
Oh, no. It's okay. I'll lick it off.
No. Actually, many of the processes are done on high. Like we just did the smoothie on high.
Okay.
We're going to do this on high. But some of the processes, like the chopping, like if you dropped a carrot in, you could chop it. Dropped an onion in, you could chop it with no tears.
Oh, wait.
And you do that on like number 3.
Oh, okay.
See,
okay.
and that's where your variable dial comes into play.
Because when I do guacamole, I don't like it smooth. I like chunks in it.
Yep,
So
and you always chunk on your variable.
okay, so let's make this real quick.
Yep.
And then I'm going to drink it, and then, great.
This is a frozen treat. So here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Actually, I'll keep it on first and remove it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, we got on, up to high. Now this is frozen, and you will need the pan. Oh, okay.
That sounds okay. No, I know. Okay. All right, that's good. I think I'm going to save it till off the air to drink, but you can go ahead and pour.
Cream.
I love Vitamix. Oh, I can't drink it. It's ice cream.
No, it's ice cream.
Oh, okay. Well, do you have a spoon? All right. Thank you so much. Again, this is about health for your relationships, for people you really care about. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Oh.
If people want to get a hold of you, they can go to Vitamix.com/factory sale, or they can go to 800-VITAMIX. And if you want to get some really cool deals, you can go to the factory sale on November 20th on Usher Road in Cleveland. So be sure to check it out.
Next, your husband needs serious medical care, which means you need your family around you, your hospital family. We'll meet the members of your medical family tree in just a moment. Then, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Or is it? Coach Kathy shares her secrets to having a happy holiday.
This is the segment where I review books, movies, restaurants. This week we're going to review a restaurant called Zinc. But what's exciting about this is I'm not reviewing it. I have a couple who's going to review it for you. So watch this.
We're Danielle and Dave Revis, and we're here to tell you about a terrific restaurant we discovered last week called Zinc. And Zinc is on East 6th and Euclid Avenue here in Cleveland.
It's a great place for a date, very romantic. The food was just outstanding, and we loved the environment because it was great for talking and just relaxing. We had wonderful, wonderful service. Never felt rushed, and look forward to going back.
What I love about this restaurant that Dave and Danielle may not have told you is that you can hear each other when you're in it. So it makes it very intimate, very close. It also, they told me, is that it's free valet parking. And it's French food. It's got a lot of ambiance. So if you're looking for some place to go that's intimate and romantic, I highly recommend Zinc in the Warehouse District. So if you want to log online, you can go to zinccleveland.com. Check it out. We'll be right back with more of Can You Relate?
Infrared breast imaging is a non-invasive breast scan that has no touch, pain, or radiation, and it can detect abnormalities years before a mammogram. So schedule your IRBI scan at 440-239-3438 or visit our website at tenpennyimc.com, where you can be an IRBI girl.
You know, when someone you love goes through a difficult health challenge, it's so hard on them, but it's also hard on you. We have a couple here where that situation occurred to them. We have with us Aziz, I hope I pronounced your name correctly, Abbas, and his mom, Sakina Ibram. And you know firsthand about this because Sakina went through something where she had to be in the hospital and then be with Kindred Healthcare.
Yeah.
Sakina, can you tell us a little bit about it?
I'm going to translate what you just said.
That's fine.
تقول ايش كان ميهم انا شو اللي صار معك؟
I was in Cleveland.
Maybe you want to take over.
Yeah, I'll take over.
And by the way, you're laughing, not crying, so everybody knows,
Yeah.
which we're happy about. That's okay.
She broke her leg
Okay.
back home, which is Kuwait, and she came to Cleveland Clinic to solve the problem. Her right leg got amputated. So she stayed for a long time at Cleveland Clinic.
Okay.
And then unfortunately they closed their rehab facility. So they have only outpatient facility.
Oh
not
my.
inpatient.
Okay.
So then she got transferred to Kindred Hospital.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about Kindred, because this is a place where when you have to be there, you've been there how long?
For a really long time. We've been here for 1.5 years already.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So not only is your mom there, but you're probably hanging out there for a while.
I'm there every day.
Okay. So tell me, how was it for you? What was your experience like in this difficult time?
Well, it starts like, I wake up at 7 in the morning, wake up at 5 and be with my mom at 7 in the morning, all the way until 7:30, 8 at night, every day.
Gosh. Monday through the whole thing. Oh my
All
gosh.
7 days.
What a wonderful son you have.
And, I'd be with her at physical therapy, occupational therapy, the whole hours. I'm always there.
Okay, and do you feel like you have support from Kindred? I mean, if you have any questions, is there somebody there to help you? Or?
Well, at the beginning when we first came,
Okay.
we had difficulties with the workers, with the, because different cultures.
Okay.
But of course, once they got to know us, they tried so hard to solve the problem.
That's good.
And everybody's working together as a team, so my mom can reach her goal.
All right, good.
Yeah.
So do you have a timeline as to when you think you'll be out of Kindred?
Well, actually, the doctors and the physical therapists, occupational therapists, they're saying she needs like a minimum of 6 more months to a year.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So do you have a plan for care? I mean, obviously you do. There's somebody. Do you have a caseworker that you're talking to all the time, or?
See, the system back home is different than here. So when you say social worker, caseworker, it doesn't make sense for us.
I see. Okay.
So the plan is she wants to walk.
Right.
At least she wants to reach 90% of her ability to walk so she can go back home walking to my dad instead of being in a wheelchair.
Right.
That's her goal.
Okay.
And I told her I'm there for you.
That's great.
So
and I'm sure Kindred is too. I mean, you are not the first people they've dealt with, I'm sure, and we wish you all the luck and
Thank
a
you very much.
speedy recovery.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you.
So if you have a situation in your life where you have a loved one who has a serious illness or has had an accident and they need long-term care, you might want to get a hold of Kindred Healthcare. And you can do that by going to their website, kindredcleveland.com, or you can call them at 216-983-8030. Thank you so much for being here, both of you.
Thank you.
Stay tuned for Get a Life.
Coming up, 'tis the season to be stressed out. Kathy gives her advice on how to give yourself the gift of joy. And on next week's show, alcoholism, breast cancer, post-traumatic stress, and this is supposed to be funny? Meet the man who brings real life, real relationships, and real humor to a comic strip next week on Can You Relate with Kathy Dawson.